Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dip in Time. I'm Rhonda, and I'm really glad to be here. One moment, we have a visitor. Come here. Dipper wanted to come say hi. In actuality, she's like, "No, Mom, I want to see what you're doing." So, as you can tell, almost anything goes on this channel. And I just wanted to kind of come on and show a kit that I'm working on this month and next month, along with the other kits I'm working on. This kit is, let's see if I can switch my cameras. I'm not sure how, but I'm going to be working on spirits from Dakota Daetwiler. This is a very Dipper. Push the button. There we go. So this is this beautiful canvas, and then I have it right here. So I did kit it up, and I am going to put some colors on it. Let me unravel this beauty. This is a very large canvas. I have a tendency to go with larger canvases, if you may or may not remember. This canvas is 130 by 65 centimeters. That is 51.2 by 25.6 inches. Oop, upside down. It has 51 colors. There are 4 ABs. So with diamond art club, anything under that 150 is an AB, which stands for Aurora Borealis, which just has a bit of a glimmer to it, an iridescent coating to it. And this is the canvas. Take it off the table. Ooh. It is quite large. That's absolutely gorgeous. There are other animals in here. There's a deer. Some of the rocks actually have faces. You can see this one here has a face. There's other ones that have faces. So I need to clear a space because apparently I'm not going to be able to do this on a small little board. Look at the little baby animals, and there's the big one. And then there's the other. It is absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is clear my space off. I'm going to put this up. I was thinking of doing a different section of it, but it is quite large. Just thinking how I might do it. Look, look, his mouth is open. This is gorgeous. Let me get it set up, and then let's see if we can do a little bit together. I'll be back. Okay, so I think what I need to do is actually put my drills and label my containers first. So what I normally do, now everyone does this differently, do what works for you. And if that means trying a different ways of doing it, I did too. So this is what works for me. I take my sticker sheet, okay, and then what I do is I photocopy it. I don't worry about it being in black and white or color because I go by the symbols. I don't go by colors. I don't go by DMC numbers. I look for the symbol and I just go for it. And I usually work in small sections, so that's what works for me. So I take this and then I cut the image out. And this is what goes inside of my container for drills. Because sometimes we have multiple kits kitted up. And then I'm like, which container goes with which drawing? So I take this and I put it inside. It's just what works for me. Then I take the labels and I cut them out. I cut each one of them out. And then I'll show you what I did. Okay, so I've cut all of my little labels and I've made some tapes. And then what I do is I put 2 stickers on one because I've got Tic Tac containers. And I literally just sit here and just plop them on. Oh, that one's upside down. So now all my containers are labeled. Now, as I said, whatever method you like, you go for it. Now, I'm going to open my drills. I have 2 bags of these. And I'm going to sort them out, fill my containers, and I'm actually going to put duplicate labels on these. And if I have extras, then I will put like 1 of 2, 2 of 2. So I know later on if I'm running shorter drills or it's just a comfort thing for me. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all my bag stickies and I have my legend sheet still and I have my drills. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my drills and cut them so they're individuals per number. What I do with my scissors. The first one I have is 938. And 938 is 41. So I'm just going to find 41, 938. And I'm going to put the picture on the first bag. And I'm going to take my black marker. And because I have 3 of these, I'm going to start the last one. And I'm going to go 3 of 3, 2 of 3, and 1 of 3. So what I'll do is I'll start at the bottom and I'll go line 3 through. When I kit them up. So I'm going to do that with the rest of my grills. So the next one I have is 3371. There is a number of those bags. And 3371 is 44. Grab my sticker. Put it on the bag. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 of 8, 7 of 8, 6 of 8, 5 of 8, 4 of 8, 3 of 8, 2 of 8, and 1 of 8. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of my labels and my. I think I lost the sticker. Nope, we're good. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of them, and then I'll be right back. Hey guys, I just had a thought, and I thought I'd explain what I'm doing a little more. So I have all my stickers on my table attached, and they're 1 to 51, which is the number of drills on this canvas. So what I'm doing is because they're in sequence, I can quickly identify where these ones are. So this is 453. So I'm just going to scan down 453 and go. 415, grab and go. 775, right there, go. 647, right there, and go. 841 is right there. So because I have them laid out the way I do, it's easy enough to just kind of figure out where they are. There's 702. So now I've done all the single bags. I don't do that. These are the only two left in this one of two bags. So one of two, one of two, and two of two. And then I'm going to grab the second bag of drills, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I've got them all done. It's all filled right out. It's unfold these. So look for where the number is buried. And I'm just going to say I'll cut them, and then I'll label. And because the way that DAC sorts and packages them, they are more or less in weight. So they should all be together with that same number. So I won't find like a 312 and then go over and find another 312. They'll be all together. The only time I will find numbers in different strands is where they get cut. So sometimes this will have another one, but it will be part where to cut the strand to fit into the bag. It's part of another one. So now grab the one I dropped. And we're just going to finish going through these. Oh, you know what? I think that's exactly what this one is. Nope, I labeled it incorrectly. This one is 934. This one's 930. This is 934. I'm going to pop those down there. And let's go through these. 669. Now, the other reason why I like to do it this way, because sometimes I get really confused if the sixes are up or the sixes are down into nines. So 699, where right now I'm looking at it as 669, and it's actually 699. Or I'll just put a mark underneath. 322, 334. I'm going to put those ones to the side because I have to do one of 317, 645, 368, 844, 100. So that's one of our ABs. 3841, 336, 4 452, 414, 838, 3255, 3799, 312, 823, 935, 101. That's another AB. 413, 640, 6, 318, 701, 700. I am missing two. So one is 890. And the other one I'm looking for is 779. Now, did I draw? 779 is right in front of my, there we go. Okay, so they're all labeled now. So that's good. I'm just gonna take the extra pieces of tape off my table. Okay. So this is how I kind of do it. Now, I don't always do it this way, depending on the mood I'm in, depends on the kit I have. Now, the other thing I do, I'm going to finish putting numbers on these. The one of one, one of two, 2, 3. I'll show you another technique I use when I'm kitting up. And I will do it one that I have a bag that only one bag. Okay, so just about finished. 2, 2. Okay. Well, I think you guys are all doing okay. You're doing well. Let me know how you are doing. What is going on for you? Our weather is, we have snow today. We had sunshine, everything was melting yesterday, and now we have heavy snow. Now, we were advised that we were going to get approximately 30 centimeters of snow yesterday, but then that changed, and then it was supposed to be rain. We didn't get the rain, we had the sunshine, and now it's really snowing. Okay. So what's the little trick I do? Let's find a bag that is not very full. So let's say we do 890. Okay. Now 890, there are different colors of greens. And sometimes, I don't know about you, but I will mix my drills up. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. Now, the other reason why I leave my drills the way they are on the label sheet, so 1 through 51, because I haven't really sorted them by symbols yet. So when I kit them up, I know this is 37. So I know in here where to look for 37, right here. Now, what I do is you have the edges here where it's sealed and you have one that's not sealed. Okay. What I normally do is I normally cut it in the corner. Let's see if I can do this without spilling too many. I will put them in the container as much as I can. And I do it on this side where it's not sealed because it's smoother. Right? They go easier into my Tic Tac. Now, if my Tic Tac was bigger, where's my tray? I'll grab this tray. If my Tic Tacs were bigger and I could technically put all of my Tic Tacs in, I normally leave a few in my bag because sometimes I'm only human, but sometimes I will take the top off, or on my round ones, I take the top off and then I open up another one or I get distracted and then I'm like, oh my God, which one is this? If I have a few in my bag that has a label on it, then I can match them up. And I'm like, good, good. So that's why I leave a few drills in my bag. So I have a reference point. I know some people, they know the colors off by hand. You can show them like a drill and they're like, oh, that's this color. I'm like, not me. And that's okay. There are ones that I am getting more familiar with that I can tell you, I'm pretty sure that's a 310 or I'm pretty sure that's a 3325 just because of how often I use them. So each person's completely different. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to kit up all my containers with my drills and then I'll start putting some drill stone on my canvas. Now remember, this is the one I'm working on, Spirits by Dakota Daetwiler. It is a square. It's got some really cool features on there. I'm pretty sure DP with sparklers has an enhancement kit for this one if you are interested in adding more sparkles. I haven't decided if I am. I'm not quite as gifted as some of our other members who have a knack to just be able to go, oh, I want to put this sparkle there. I want to put this this square here or this. Yeah, now I'm going blank. So as you can see, I'm still fairly new with that, but it's kind of cool. So I might go take a look at what DP with Sparklers has to suggest, because they are only suggestions. You do not need to do them all. You can even change them. You can leave them as it is. You do what you feel comfortable with. So thanks for hanging out with me. This is kind of my first kit up with you, kit along. Let me know what you think. I'm looking at doing different things just because. And as always, thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. You matter. Your voice matters. And if you don't mind hitting that like button, hit the subscribe button. I will have some other items that I am going to be showing. Yes, I'm fidgeting, and that's okay. Usually I don't have my face on the screen. We're trying something different. So, are you working on a Dakota? Are you doing spring? Now, let me get this right. There are so many events going on right now. You decide which ones you want to do. There are no rushes. There are no competitions. It is just working with what you like to work on. There is the Dakotathon. There is the Rain to Rainbows 2024. There is the Splish Splash Spring Bash. There is Fantasy Life 2024. There are some other really cool ones that are coming up. Are you into events? Do you just like doing your paintings the way you want to do them? I know I had a challenge initially, I will admit. There was like, oh, I want to do all these events. And then I put all this pressure on myself because I felt like I needed to complete them. And of course, a lot of my paintings are larger than a 50 by 50. So of course, I started kitting up all these kits and going, I am feeling overwhelmed. I am putting this pressure on me. I am not enjoying this. And I'm learning it doesn't matter. I'm going to go at my own speed. And if I finish it, I finish it. If I don't, that's okay. I can continue doing it. I can put it away. I have put a couple of my canvases away just because they were very overwhelming. They're still kitted up and they're put away. So when I get back to the inspiration of doing that, they're there. And that feels really weird, I will admit. But anyways, that's not what we were talking about today, Rhonda. I know. Yes. Um, oh, and there's the J Wall 2024. Like, how could I forget about that? My canvas for that one is right over here. That's my largest canvas. It's 120 by 150 centimeters. It's nice. And it's beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm going to kick this one up. I'm going to put a couple drifts down. And then I'm pulling that beauty up. And it's going to take my entire table up. So if you have a stack, if you have a 20 by 30, a 30 by 40, if it's round, if it's partial, and you enjoy it, that's all that matters. All that matters. So until then, I will see you guys around. I will see you guys in some of the lives. Check them out. I will see you some on the replays. Hashtag replay. And until then, I will see you soon. Raccoons. Bye.